What's going on, YouTube and TubeBets? Today is Monday. Let's see, May 6, 2013. I haven't made a video in about 2 weeks. I was a little behind on my doing the old movies here, or the videos here, sorry. But I have a boatload of stuff to show you. I'm not going to show you all of it. These are a stack of small CTMs that came in, mostly football and baseball that came in. I'm not going to show them all because this is too many. I'm going to show the big stuff that came in. A lot faster video. Nothing too exciting. Just a bunch of, like I said, baseball, football. I'm just reading one of my notes on something here. Actually, I'll show this one. Alright. Next on the agenda here. The guys at Autograph Weekly, you guys did an awesome show yesterday on the podcast. I watched it this morning, and I finished it this afternoon. I kind of broke it up into 2 times. I appreciate the shout out from everyone talking about all the weird crap that I do and get in. I do appreciate it, you know. This is May 2013, so I've technically been doing TTMs for 22 years. So I'm in my weird stage now because doing it for that long, you kind of got to do things differently. So this is the last probably maybe 9 months, 10 months. I've been doing a lot of oddball stuff, which I really like. I kind of got into a rut there of just doing baseball cards and some football and other sports cards. But now I'm kind of been branching off, which I've been loving, to tell you the truth. Alright, so let's get started. Again, watch Autograph Weekly every week. Stacy did a great job hosting it, along with, let's see if I can remember everyone, Mike Neary, Prime, Bloodspawn. I know I'm missing one. And Famous Autographs, I'm sorry. You guys did a great job. Can't wait to talk to you guys in the future, to tell you the truth. Alright, so let's get started with kind of the bulky stuff. I told you I'm going to show you one little one here. This is a project that I did a long time ago. I found these state cards, and I was sending them to all the state information. I was sending it to all the governors, former and present. And I got this one back. This typically is 10 months. Came back like a typical one that I've been getting a lot back on. John Kinsenberg from Oregon, with the stamp of his autograph on there. Took 10 months. And they stamped it. Oh well, what are you going to do? Took that one and I'll join the other ones. Now this is an interesting one. It's coming from the Phillies. I actually got 2 letters from the Phillies the last few days. And I sent to Ryan Sandberg, their base coach for the Phillies, and he sent me back a nice signed picture. I'm really thinking this is legit because it is signed in ballpoint pen. I mean, if it was, I gotta go and compare it. I've gotten him before when he was a minor league manager. But since it is in ballpoint, you don't see too many ballpoint auto pens or fake ones. And it kind of looks pretty good, so I'm gonna go with yeah. But I gotta double check it. Alright, next. I got another big one here. And it got snagged. This is a Walking Dead success. Coming from Madison Linth. She signed my 4x6. Sophia. Signed one of my Walking Dead cards. And signed my other Walking Dead card. So, 3 of 3. Not too bad. And it took 116 days. Just to let you know. Alright. Also, this one took... Sorry, I'm a little excited about something I gotta show you in a few minutes. Hopefully not a few minutes. I'll be fast. This one took 68 days. Everyone was getting him back from his play in New York. I finally did. Daniel Stern signed my DVD cover. My Home Alone 2. So this will be going off to Joe Pesky to get the rest of the Wet Bandits on there. As I saw a lot of people getting them in. And I was waiting for mine and it took a while. Next. This is actually a 6-day return because I sent this to Cambridge, Massachusetts, to Harvard University. Sent to Professor Alan Dershowitz. Sent them the book. And you found it. Also, just letting you know, he is the famed lawyer for the O.J. Simpson trial. Signed right there. Really, to Andy, kind of a funky signature, but it's a signed book. I bought this book at the dollar store, so it was $1. A couple bucks to send it both ways, and I got a nice signed book for my collection. 6 days. Alright, next, a 20-day success. This is coming from a picture I printed off from UFC Commissioner President Dana White. My picture of someone, I don't know, he put it in silver, which looks like a girl's handwriting, but he signed it down there. So I'm assuming probably the secretary or something wrote Andy in the silver and he signed it. Whatever. Alright, next, 24 days success. This is a weird one. Not really necessarily weird, but different. I sent to Colonel Frederick Drew Gregory, who is a astronaut. I asked for a signed picture, and it's funny because someone wrote at the bottom of my letter, first day cover, when I requested a signed picture, and he sent me the first day cover signed. Well, let's get it in there. I love first day covers. It's something that I always really wanted to get into. I have a bunch. I have a collection, maybe about 20, 25 of them signed. And it's just something I really wanted to do, but it's just a lot on my plate right now. Alright, next, a 26-day return. Another picture I printed off, just like a previous one I showed you, of street signs that were named after famous people, and I sent to Mr. Coach Mike Holbrook. He signed my picture. I love these 5x7 pictures with the nice borders. I actually printed these off at CVS. It's a little more expensive, but I get them right then, and I can't wait. When I have to wait for Snapfish to come in, I'm finding at the bit to get these things out. Alright, now, let's get some baseball done and a couple of tennis balls. I'm very excited about one of the tennis balls. It's kind of weird, but I actually am. This is coming from Ron Necciai. Sorry, Necciai. I'm starting to do baseballs. Bought a big collection. I have a nice baseball project I'm going to start doing. But Ron pitched a 27 strikeout no-hitter in the minor leagues back in 1952. So he signed my baseball for that. I asked him to add the inscriptions of it. So basically, 5/13. Actually, that's in 1 week. Cool. Anniversary's coming up. 27 Ks, no hitter, no runs. Granted, it was minor league, but that's a feat and a freaking half. 27 strikeouts. I don't care where it is. What level? It's done. Alright, next. Another baseball success. This is coming from Senator, Representative, Hall of Famer, Jim Bunning. Signed my ball in 10 days. Oop, let me do this. There you go. And added the Hall of Fame inscription on his own, which is nice. Alright. Next. Tennis ball success. Mrs. Castle. I think it's Rosie Castle. Signed my tennis ball. Rosie Castle. Sarkatia 70s. And also signed my letter with a little note. Now, on to one of the coolest things I probably have gone in a while. Another tennis ball success. I opened this up. It is coming from a Gardner Mully. Mulloy. I opened this bad boy up right when I was firing up my grill. I had to cook for the kids and the family. I opened this up and I'm looking at my bag and I'm looking at it and I go, that looks like a beat-ass ball. And I looked and I see, let me show you, Wilson. I said, I only sent out one Wilson baseball, tennis ball to Jim Connors because he is the spokes guy for the Wilson ball, so I didn't want to send him a pen, which I send most people. And I'm like, I don't know what's that. And I saw Wilson US Open. So, okay, that's a little bit different. And I see a nice signature from G. Maloney. I said, okay. And I see this little tag. Guess what the tag says? A ball from a 1937 national tennis match between Don Budge and Gar Mully. 1937. This guy sent me a tennis ball signed from the night. And I looked it up. The national tennis match is the U.S. Open, hence the U.S. Open, from 1937. This ball is 76 years old, and he added this on. And I looked it up. Don Budge actually won that tournament. He lost to him, but I did a little more research, and Gar Mully went pro in 1934. I think he's 100 years old now. And he made the Hall of Fame in 69. But how cool is that? Sent me a freaking ball, 76 years old, from the U.S. Open. I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. So, just like Mike from the Autograph Networks always says, this is why I TTM, you never know what the hell you are going to get back. Which, I wasn't expecting a 76-year-old used ball from the U.S. Open, especially from the late 30s. It's kind of funky. Alright, boys and girls, again, watch Autograph Weekly. It was a great podcast, great show, good hangout. Hope everyone has a good time, and I'm gonna go stare at the old tennis ball for a few more minutes. Oh, before I go, I have a purchase. I know, I'm almost left. My 1991 Upper Deck Reggie Sanders purchase. That puts me around 21, 22 cards left in the set of 800. I'm almost there. I gotta freaking finish this. Alright, I'm gonna stay at the ball now.